still the 10th of January 2020 and it's just before midnight. This upload is just an update of progress throughout the day. I uploaded earlier about issues that are occurring with regard to violations of privacy in this vendetta of hate crime that's going on, and that has been happening since I gave birth and got married in 2015. Even before then, actually, in 2014, there were individuals intruding and making false claims. 2016, as I've stated, there's been violations of privacy and intrusion. 2017, the violations exacerbated. As I've mentioned earlier, there's the same individuals, culprits, that are unable to see the error of their ways, and I'm very concerned about what's happening. I think for any individuals to be intruding upon a person's private life is pretty serious. What I've experienced already since 2017 is extremely serious. That's not just about the violations of privacy. The wrongdoings that I've experienced, very serious. I think the worst part of all of this that I take most offence to would have to be the defamation of character and the false claims and all the slander. As I've said, there were incidents over a decade ago that occurred in this town, and it seems they're doing the same thing again. The false claims and slander and defamation and violations of my privacy and my right to freedom are a violation of human rights and the Declaration of Human Rights and EU law. I've experienced medical negligence, as I keep repeating in these uploads, since I gave birth. I've recovered from other ailments even before then, without treatment, and it's the same situation at the moment as well, due to the medical negligence and the very serious bodily integrity violations that I've experienced. As I've said in my other upload about the bodily integrity violations, my skeletal form has been damaged. My intestines have been damaged. My eyesight has been damaged. My neural pathways have been affected, all because of other people's violations against me in this vendetta of hate crime. I haven't received the medical treatment that I'm entitled to. So I'm currently in the accommodation that I'm in, living privately, not waiting for anybody at 12 o'clock at night for those who are misinforming and making false claims. I live peacefully and quietly, and that I have to even upload these uploads on YouTube publicly in a town, in a democracy, in 2020 is absolutely, it's laughable. There are adult professionals that are culpable of the most shameful crimes and the most shameful offences without any conscience of what they're doing and without any understanding of the consequences of what they're doing. And those are serious issues for them to be addressing with regards to their mental health. As regards my mental health and the abuse of people intruding and making false claims and thinking they can bandy around a Section 12 and Section 13 and all other dirty tactics is a sad sign of the times. So that's what's happening at the moment. I'm going to have to keep uploading these uploads due to the slander of my character that's going on, and due to the falsehoods that are being reported and the false claims. So these might sound repetitive and whatnot, but necessary as far as I'm concerned, due to the guilty culprits of very, very serious offences. And I would think from professionals, these are adults, and professional and respectable, that think they can just violate my privacy and make false, very false claims about me. So I'm just wondering, would the Mental Health Commission mind addressing my concerns for such individuals that don't know how to mind their own business, and that don't know how to confront their wrongdoings, that don't know how to rectify the damage that they've done, that don't know how to tell the truth, because all of those kind of characteristics and traits signify a kind of very unhealthy mentality. Um, as I've said, I've not been consulted about matters that I should have been consulted about. I haven't been informed about matters that I should be informed about. Um, so that's what's happening in this situation. This is my little documentary for the EU and for professional agencies to address as soon as possible, because the slander and damage being done to me as an innocent woman, a deserted wife, a victim of hate crime and human rights violations and constitutional wrongdoings, is very serious for any woman, as I've said before, to be experiencing. So I'd kindly request that the authorities, politicians, and the relevant agencies acknowledge the seriousness of the wrongdoings and confront the culprits that are causing these problems and falsehoods and false claims, etc., and address their mental health issues and abide by the law of this country, besides breaking so many legislative policies and whatnot that are meant to be adhered to. Because since I gave birth in this country and got married in this country, what I've been experiencing in these wrongdoings and violations, vendetta, is not conducive to progress. So to those that are so concerned about my private life, I'm very well, thank you, apart from the medical negligence issues that haven't treated my ailments and the bodily integrity violations that were perpetrated without my consultation or authorization. And that would be none of your business or anyone else's business, but due to the nature of lies and deceit and damage being done to me as an innocent woman, deserted wife and mother, etc., I think it's important for people to know the reality of this situation and the truth of this situation, because there's obviously individuals that are incapable of, the obvious, and that's amends, and that's compensation, and that's plain talking. Because as a member of the fellowship since 2006, I'd like to let everybody know that the insanity of this society with what's going on is very, very, very worrying. So the matters that concern me are none of anyone else's business, but what they are reporting and saying and claiming and doing and damaging and abusing is my concern. So this is for the interest of the UN, the liberties, the civil liberties groups, and I hope you realise how dangerous these people are. Professionals, professional individuals, respectable individuals apparently, that are causing these problems. So that's my second upload for tonight, and due to the nature of this vendetta, I'll have to upload it again tomorrow. And I'm experiencing these medical ailments, and I shouldn't have any intrusions or interference from anybody. And I'm wondering why the authorities aren't confronting those individuals and prohibiting them from making false claims and causing this damage. Because it's not good for society for people to think they can just intrude and violate as they wish. That's not how society works, and that's not how the law works either. So I hope everyone understands the nature of this uploading, and that it's not attention seeking, it's not vanity. It's because of people telling lies for the past 15 years in this town. So, good night.